What's up, you guys? It's your girl Tay Sim Simma, and we're back in another gameplay.
Huh?
And yeah, I hope you guys love the intro. I thought it was so cute. Jameer ended up having a New Year's Eve party and invited all his friends and family. And if you guys didn't peep, yes, that is definitely an engagement ring on Amani's
Oh,
finger.
Pima.
So he decided to go ahead and propose to her. I know it was such a short period of time, but he thought about what her dad had said
Ah,
at Christmas
Jimmy.
dinner and was just like, he wants to do it right. So he went ahead and proposed to her, did all the convincings in the world because she was kind of like, oh, this is too soon. But he ended up telling her, like, we can take our time with it. We don't have to get married right away. Even though that's something he would want to do, take it to the courthouse. But yeah, he would like to get married right away. So he also went ahead and they decided to move to Evergreen Harbor. Definitely a place that is not in Amani's places that she would love to visit or live. But he was like, you know what, we can definitely start over, start fresh, and understood where she was coming from and continue to talk to his brother about it. So they went ahead and got a nice little apartment, which he loves because it's affordable. It's something that he can, on his own income, do.
Yeah.
And she's not a true fan because it's like, I'm cramped, but he's like, girl, you're gonna have to live with it. This is something that you wanted. So yeah, we are just gonna go ahead and like have Amani look around for a little bit just because, I've never really lived or played with Evergreen Harbor before. So this is definitely something that I'm interested to dive into. And I know Justin is as well. He definitely loves the community aspect and the eco-friendliness of this whole area. He loves community. That's why he decided to become a police officer. He loves to help people. So it's definitely right up his alley. And he could see himself raising a family here too. And hopefully Monty can get on board. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and look at this place for a minute and do some exploring. They have windmills all over the place and it looks cute. I mean, it looks a little, I don't know, it looks like it would be cold. It looks cold. It is cold. It's spring. It looks cold. But yeah, it's a cute little area. There's not a whole lot going on. And I think that's why Amani's not such a, oh, look at those sunflower roads. See, that's cute. But I think that's why Amani is not a huge fan of this area, just because she's used to more of a suburban style. Or she would want to do something that's more city. Like there's a lot of like things that are vacant and trash, and she doesn't see the potential like how Justin does. She's not a visionary in that sense. She's very much cookie cutter and have it prepped and ready for her to go. So we're gonna go ahead and send a text to our girl Kaylee here. I think, yeah, there she goes. Just send her a quick little text and just, keep up with her. We were roommates back in college, and since we're now not on campus, we would definitely love to keep up and keep in check with her and see what she's going on. But I think I definitely want to go ahead and meet up with our mother-in-law, or soon to be mother-in-law, I should say, and like go and potentially go get some food just because, since being away, we haven't really had a chance to communicate with anybody about what happened on the holidays. And she has Justin, but I think she wants to have that motherly conversation with somebody in this moment. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is, hit her up and see if she's free to go get some lunch somewhere. We might take her to our favorite little spot and go get some lunch and just kind of converse with her for a little bit and just tell her what happened and get some advice on how to navigate that. If my phone would work, we would get there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was a lot. Let's go ahead and hit Jeanette up. I'm telling you, my game has been glitching. But we're gonna go ahead and meet her at Hogan Burger Bar, which is so affordable. It's a burger spot that I downloaded from the gallery, which was created by Maxis, and it's a nice, cute little spot. But let's take a minute and look at this. Yes, I added that fan art by Dershayan. I hope I said that right, fan art map. And they have lots that except for maybe like one or two, but I really, really like it. But there goes Hogan's Bar. Let's go ahead and get there. Here we are with our soon-to-be mother-in-law, and she looks so cute. She's always so cute. But we're happy to see her. We haven't seen her since New Year's at Jameer's party, which he had a party at his new place too. So everybody has a lot of new going on, but we're gonna ask about her day real quick and just check in and everything since being a new mommy can be a lot and we know that, but I mean we don't know too much about that, but we know it can be a lot. And just declare our love for the sun. Look how much different it is here versus where we're at in New Harp, like at Evergreen, you know? Like it's totally different. It just seems more sunnier and lively. And she's like, this is what I love. This is what I miss. But we're going to go ahead and request this table. And she really can't wait to just talk to Jeanette and get some insight about everything and how to navigate her parents and the whole ordeal at the house. Like, was she tripping? That's what she's kind of thinking. Like, parents just don't understand. And sometimes they don't. But, at the end of the day, everybody's doing what they their best. So, but Amani doesn't see it that way, which I get that too. Everybody wants their independence. But let's go ahead and have our seat here. And our waiter is gonna go ahead and walk us down. She's like, I and go ahead and sit and just talk to her real quick and just we're just gonna dump it on her. We're gonna just let her know, like, I came and I asked you to come here because everything that happened for the holidays was a lot, and I just need your input of like how to grow up. Like why is my parents this way? Like why won't they let me grow up? And she's just laughing like you'll always be their baby. It's tough, but you got to play the game called life, and that's just sometimes what life is. You always be their baby. Let's go ahead and order something to eat. We're gonna go ahead and get water because our man said we were on a budget and we're trying to be good and listen because we can really splurge on our $27 whiskey sour and get ourselves a garden salad and then we'll get her a BLT. But yeah, I think that's all we're gonna do because $16 is enough. But Jeanette's just letting her know that your parents are doing the best that they can do, and you should definitely have them be a part of the wedding because that would be tough. And she's listening and she's going back and forth. She's like, I hear you, but I don't know. And she's like, I get it. So they're just going to continue to talk about some wedding stuff and let her know, like, with my parents I had a hard time too. It was stressful, it was kind of crappy, but at the end of the day you only have one mom and one dad biologically. But I'm always here for you if you ever need me. All right. So it is the next day. I lost a little footage, so I'm sorry, guys. But we're here with Imani and Justin at their cribbo, just discussing, how lunch went yesterday with our new mom, and discussing some wedding ideas and talking about school and how expensive and how stressful it's been and how we've been having a hard time focusing. And he's like, Imani, everything is so expensive. Like, I know you want to have a certain wedding, but we got to be realistic about this. Like, it's only on my funds that we're doing it. We need to really think about this. And have you talked to your parents yet? Like, have you even talked to them about the wedding? Maybe we should have it in the backyard. And she's like, absolutely not. We're not having it in the backyard. We'll figure it out with school. I'll figure it out with school. I'll figure out with the funds and whatnot. So she gained a sentiment. It really means a lot to me that you make time for me. Just wanted to let you know. So she loves the fact that he's taking the time to sit with her. If anything, Justin's going to definitely do that for her. So let's go ahead and throw that in the sink. And yeah, I'm not a big breakfast person, but those pancakes actually look pretty good. I don't really do a whole lot of breakfast or pancakes. I'm not that type of girly. I'm more of a steak and potato girl, but anyway. So let's find a place to put this. See how tight it is? You guys see why she doesn't like this space. So we need to make some room real quick. Let's go ahead and get rid of that shelf. We really don't need it. And let me see. We can probably rearrange some more things in here. We really don't have a whole lot of space for nothing. Hold on, let me see. All right, so I just went ahead and got rid of the desk and whatnot. He wasn't using it anyway. So let's go ahead and work on some homework and, you know, do that. But Justin is trying his hardest to work with Imani on a lot of stuff. He, downsized and moved like how she wanted to. He's trying to give some time and, he's compromising a lot. Let's just say that he's compromising a lot. But, he's a little stressed about a lot of things too. Like he feels like a lot of things are on his shoulders, but he's also trying to appease and, you know, kind of make sure that Imani doesn't feel the stress. He rather take on the stress than let her take it on. And so, they're just going to continue to iron some things out with this wedding and just continue to discuss, like, I know this move wasn't everything that you wanted in a sense. Like, it's what you felt like you needed. And I know I picked this place, but Imani, like, I need help. I need some help around here. So, you know, if that means cutting back on things, that's what it's going to have to be. So, she wanted to have a big bachelorette party and stuff. And he's like, absolutely not, girl. Like, we need to spend on this wedding that you want. But he's like, I'll forego a bachelor party, and you can have your bachelorette. So she's going to go ahead and do that and invite her girlie, Sunshine and Kaylee. And then we're going to have drinks and dancing, of course. And we are going to go. See, this is where she would want to go. Like have a bachelorette party on a beach, out the country, everything. Wait, what did I just do? Oh my God. I like to make things hard for myself, apparently. Let's do this. Let's run this back real quick. So, we're going to get this bachelorette party. She got so hemmed up over, the beach and stuff that she screwed me up. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and go to like Stargazer Lounge, something that's still elegant, but it's affordable. It's more affordable than going out of the country and having a beach bachelorette party. And we're never gonna go early. Hmm. We're gonna go at 9 p.m. because who goes early if people who trying to get in for free. Why is that not going? Let me click invite all the required roles to continue. Okay. What did I not do? I thought I did that. So let's go ahead and invite Sunshine and invite Kaylee. And then we're good there and good there. And we're doing that at 9 p.m. So $100, not bad. We can, maybe for the total night, it might be 150. That's part of our budget. We really downsized. So let's go ahead and get this rehearsal booked because we want to get married. We're trying to appease Justin. He wants to get married sooner than later. So let's do our rehearsal dinner, and that's another $100, which we can afford. We can afford that. So we're gonna have that, and then we're going to have it. Well, let's invite our guests. So Sunshine, Letitia, of course, we're gonna have our parents and Jameer, and I think that's about it because your rehearsal dinner tends to just be the people that's going to be a part of the party. So, even though like our dad is gonna be the one walking down the aisle and whatever, and then Sunshine, she's gonna be our maid of honor, and Jameer, of course, is gonna be the best man. So we have the host, which is us, good, and not Jameer. I keep doing this. Justin, he convinced us dancing, have toast, and of course a feast. Like, what's a dinner without food? It ain't a dinner. It's just a gathering. And then do some desserts. Yes. Do we want to do desserts? No. Yes. Let's do dessert. Let's do a dessert table. And but yeah, Justin, he convinced us to have it at our parents' house. Even though we're trying our hardest to distance ourselves to gain that independence, we don't want to use them for anything. We don't even want them to fund. Imani doesn't want them to fund even the wedding. he wants no parts of their, because she feels like if they have a piece in it, they're going to control it. And she doesn't want any of that. So he convinced us to just go ahead and have it at their house. So Blaylock Residency, we're gonna have it there, and we're gonna have a dinner at midday. We'll do 5 p.m. I think that's appropriate, and whatnot. So we need to make sure we ask everybody to who we want a part of the wedding to be a part of the wedding, and then we'll book the wedding and go from there. But Justin's gonna meet up with his brother Jameer because I want them to meet up so bad because I keep confusing the two. We definitely need to finish his homework up. And Amani actually has class cheered to death. Cheeriness can often be contagious, but sometimes it can also be annoying. Okay. See, that's the thing. Like, Amani loves Justin, but she low key feels like he's smothering at times, you know? And she was hesitant to say yes, because he wants to be right now, right now, right now. And she's like, let's take our time with things. I get this is what you want, but at times she doesn't know if this is what she wants. She's just now trying to gain some independence and g- distance herself from her parents' thoughts and her parents' wants because she did everything that they wanted. So he's gonna come out here real quick and just talk to our landlord because we his little bowels be cracking me up. Like it looked like his little back hurt. But we're gonna talk to him and make sure we pay our rent because that is due and we ain't trying to get kicked out. We're gonna try to schmooze him and see if we can't get some things knocked off because listen, we tight on a budget. So but yeah, she's trying her hardest to stay afloat. She's trying to stay focused in school. She's trying her hard, which that's a struggle at times, like a true struggle. He still made us pay that 1,400. He said, "No, sir, I needs it all." So he's gonna come and just check on a couple things. We might even speak to our neighbor real quick and just say, "Hey," just so we can get into some good groceries. Because Justin, he really wants to get more involved in the community. I think that would be perfect for a cop to be. He needs to know the community he's going to serve. And the best person to talk to about that would be our neighbor. So let's go ahead and make some small talk. But Amani's headed off to class, and Justin is just here chit chatting, which we need to get to going because we have to meet up with our brother. We told him to meet us at the Y to go ahead and play a couple games of basketball, kind of like jog the memory of old days because their mom used to take them to the Y all the time to play around and do different activities and clubs and stuff like that. So they're gonna meet at their childhood Y and just have some fun with each other. Look at her just out here rocking. Yeah, twirl that hair, girl. Twirl it. She's going ham right now. But Imani thinks she'll help. Okay, so she did a decent job with her classwork and whatnot, but she could do better. She knows she can do better. Does Justin like metal music? Sure, I think he does. I feel like he would be the kind of guy to like all types of things, you know? He's kind of worldly in that way, and Jameer is more like hip hop, pop, R&B. You know what I'm saying? He's keeping it very trap and rap. But let's go ahead and see how our brother's life has been because we need to take a break from ours for a minute and breathe for a minute because it's been a lot of stress and drama that this is not what Justin imagined this whole thing to be. Like when he was getting married, he didn't think it would be like rough. He thought it would be smooth and easy and just so filled with love and, not a lot of disagreements and just bargaining. He's got to do a lot of bargaining. See, glitch. I need a glitch. See, boom. I'm having issues. But I need like a glitch clock at the bottom or something. But, he's just talking about the family and just catching up and just saying, hey, how's things been with you and Sunshine? Have you met up with mom and dad? What's been going on in your life? And just trying to distract himself from his own life for a minute. But we are going to ask him to be our best man. So We need to go ahead and get that figured out. And then I think also we're gonna go and run by I don't know how Money or how he doesn't know how Money's gonna feel about it, but we're gonna ask his parents. So, but let's go ahead and take a picture with our brother real quick. And actually, we should probably ask him to be our best man first. So let's do that. Let's continue to talk to him and then we'll ask him to be our best man and then we'll take a picture afterwards to remember this moment. If I can find it, hold on. Give me a second. I'll be back. Okay, so we're gonna ask him to be our sim of honor. And, just this is like we're living our best life in a sense. Like this is what we always dreamt of. Is it necessarily 100% the way we dreamt it? No, but this is everything we dreamt of. Look how happy he is for us. Oh, I love that. That's one thing Jameer's gonna do. He's gonna support his brother regardless. If he agrees, because he don't believe in marriage, he doesn't believe in that. He's just like, it's not real. It's a business contract, and you might as well, with a lot of like eh, stipulations that come with it that I don't want to be a part of. Monogamy for who? So, but he supports his brother. He loves that for him. Let's take this picture and look how happy they look. We'll go ahead and rotate this and get kind of more of a full body. But yeah, Jameer, he definitely is always been a big supporter and he's been a protector of his brother too. He thinks Amani is he likes Amani enough for him, but I think Jameer feels that she's not 100% in it like how Justin is. That's one thing Jameer is. He's a good bullshit reader. Like he can read a person. And he's like, I don't know. I think you are rushing into it, man. And take your time with it. Think about who you're marrying. Like she's willing to throw her parents away to a degree or step away from them. We like think about that. You changed so much for you. What has she done for you? But at the end of the day, he's going to support him. So we're going to go ahead and give our brother a hug and just thank him for coming out to meet us and spend that time with us. And then we're going to go ahead and meet up with our new in laws to be and see if they will, which is a yes. We are, parents in law. We're not going to bring Jameer though. We're gonna go by our lonesome, okay? We're gonna go by our lonesome, but we're gonna check up and see how they've been since the holidays and then go ahead and ask them, to have the event at their house and if, her dad would officiate, be the officiant of our wedding. Here we are at the Blaylock's residence and they still have their Christmas stuff up. Way past we in the springtime. Isn't it time to come down? I know some people like will keep Christmas trees up and have it decorated for different seasons, but they need to go ahead and do something with this. The whole house. Let's give them a hug because we haven't seen them in a little bit. It's now springtime. What the Mr. Blaylock, what is you doing? Kent Taylor is wondering if I want to go over. Dad, we would love to see you, but we have some business to take care of. But what was up with that? We're gonna ignore that. No, Pastor Blaylock is not flirting with me. We're not gonna stand for that. Let's go ahead and change the subject. This has got to be a glitch. This is no. There's no way. We're gonna act like that didn't happen. That didn't happen. There will be no way that that would have happened. Um. So we're going to go ahead and I'm all discombobulated. I don't even know what I want to do. But let's go ahead and ask about his day. Let's change the subject real quick. No, sir. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I'm telling you, my game has been acting a fool. But see how he's been, and talk about the decorations. Y'all still got the decorations up. I see y'all still in the festive spirit, and then come in and say hey to the madam of the house because we haven't got a chance to say hey to her yet. So come in and ask about her day too. But yeah, I don't know what that's about. Don't like it. Don't like it at all.
Whips
Tiltalini,
Griff
like
swing. Beginners.
banter. No, we're exiting that out. And like, you got this man stressed like he cheated or something. You didn't cheat. Confessing will help to alleviate this guilt. We're gonna cheat
Damn
that
it, boy.
because there would be no way. So we're coming in here and our man has to pee pees because he's already so anxious. And that's another thing. They don't even know that he proposed because they haven't really spoken to each other since the whole situation got engaged and they weren't at the party. They weren't at Jameer's party. So this is going to be the first time that they learn that their daughter is going to be getting married. He didn't ask him for his hand in marriage. He didn't do any of that. So Jameer is definitely, or Justin is definitely a little
What?
stressed about this.
Who's like Jefa?
So we're going to just
Yeah.
continue to talk to them and just kind of fill out the room a little bit and talk to them
Oh,
about
no. You
you know,
know,
what was said at the family dinner,
Gentleman
the
Squire
last get together,
Imani.
and tell them what
Rolla.
our plans and expectations
Swell.
have been. And
Shirky.
I don't know
Look,
what he's
Hatya
doing. He
Hemedi.
said, I gotta go check on this food real quick, I guess.
Turinga.
But go
Ah,
ahead and announce our
Nigella.
engagement. We're
No.
gonna go ahead and announce it
Isamor.
to
No,
her,
come on.
her mom real quick.
Abenor.
ah.
But man,
Ben.
all right. So he just announced it to uh Pastor Blaylock about their engagement. He's really happy, even though his face didn't read happy, but I think he is happy. I think he's trying to process. Yeah, we'll just take that face as him processing. And so we just asked him to be the officiant. And he's pleased. He's like, of course. Of course, I would love to be the officiant to my own daughter's wedding. Oh, he's so happy. He's like, thank you. Thank you. Like, I love her so much, and you're going to make a great man for my daughter. Look at that smile. Oh my goodness. I love this. Oh, I love that. But yeah, he is definitely, I think he was stressed too. I think this just shows like maybe the face was like shocked, you know? Maybe he's like, I didn't think she once wanted me to officiate, come to be the officiant to her wedding, you know? So let's go ahead and like ask about Amani real quick and just say like, you know, I know you and Imani haven't really spoken, and I have yet to tell her about asking you. This was a decision that I made myself, and how do you think she would feel? And he was like, I think she would feel fine about it. I think you did the right thing. And my daughter, she'll, even though she's upset, this is the longest we ever talk, but I think she'll be okay. And I think she'll be okay with that. So he's thinking about him and how much he admires Justin. He does. They're over here talking about like good stuff. Like they're talking about music and everything. What the heck is happening? Your energy use has just spiked. You better be careful. Hang up. We done with that. I don't know what that's about. Somebody must be in our neighborhood watching us or something. Like, whoa. They don't play out there, but let's go ahead and help him out and get him home a little bit quicker. 'Cause, yeah. So here we are back at the crib, and we're just gonna go ahead and bring Justin home. But Amani had a solid day at school, at university. She knows she can do better, but she's definitely been stressed and feels like she's scattered brained. Like I said, she does have ADHD. So she wanted to go ahead and cook a little meal for Justin. And so let's find something that he would like. Let's maybe do something like tacos. I don't know. I don't think he would want tacos, and I don't think she would be the best because she is not a cook. She's not a chef. She's not a cook. Anytime somebody see her in the kitchen, they like, oh, we're gonna have to go out and grab something to eat afterwards because it's not, it's not gonna be good. No, but we'll do something that's simple that she shouldn't be able to mess up and make a family size of it. So mac and cheese. Well, actually, you can mess up mac and cheese. You can definitely do that.
Greetings.
So Justin's gonna say something quick to his neighbor real quick, but we're gonna get him in here and just come and see his Beyonce and wife to be. But yeah, she's definitely not not a cook, guys. So she's just so he's happy to see her. Look how she's smiling at him. Like, I'm so happy to see you. Even though he's smothering and sometimes drives her crazy, she loves him. She does. She cares about him. She really does. Like, they just are so smitten with one another. And she's trying to figure it out, guys. She really is. I try to give her some grace, just like how Justin does, but Amani is in a place of rediscovery and trying to figure out who she is. And she's definitely trying to navigate a lot. But so let's ask about her day and just, see how school's going. But first, he has to show some love to his first lady, Rose. Oh, she's like, yeah, it was cool, and she was like, school is school. I'm trying my best. I'm doing what I can. And he's like, good. Like that's all I care about. And that's another thing that the pressure, like she's like, I have to do good because he's paying for it. He has some scholarships, but he's paying for it. Jeanette, Letitia is great. When's she gonna meet my mama? After that conversation, she's like, I gotta meet this lady. But Justin is gonna go ahead and finish dinner and allow Amani to finish up some schoolwork just so she can stay on top of everything. See, I told you guys, she just does not like it here. She's like, all the places you could have chose, San Myshuno for one, like we could have found apartments there, and you choose this place. She does not like it here. But like I said, Justin sees the vision, so he has a plan. But let's go ahead and send Jameer a text real quick. Like I said, she's been struggling with staying focused and keeping things in life in order, and especially now that she has to plan a wedding. So we're gonna ask him for a little bit of good stuff and see if that helps us get back on track because we were like on top of things. We had energy, we were focused, we got things done. I'm telling you, he couldn't wait. So we're just gonna go ahead and clean this plate up for our man since he did, finish dinner for us so we can focus on our some school work. But he just went off into the bedroom and just like, hey babe, I do want to talk to you before we head off to bed about some things and just talk to you about my day a little bit. And so she's just gonna finish up this conversation and then go ahead and meet him in the room. He is just sitting here waiting for her, like, I've been waiting for you at the door. And she's like, "What's going on? Are you okay? You sounded like you had something serious to talk about." So we're gonna go ahead and just ask about his day. He's like, "Yeah, I've been thinking about work. Work can be crazy sometimes, but I did have a good day. Went and spent some time with my brother. Yeah, and you know, I also got to ask him to be my I asked him to be my best man and it went great. Like it was just amazing. It's everything that I could think of, and of course he said yes, and we had so much fun playing ball. So she's just listening, taking it all in, like, oh wow, good, good. I gotta do the same. I gotta ask, you know, sunshine. So he's going to go ahead and ask her about how did she feel about her parents being a part of the wedding. He's gonna say, I went over and and now I'm cracking up. He makes himself laugh. But he's like, I went over to see your parents and I saw your dad. She's okay, cool. And I asked them to be at the wedding and your dad to be the officiant. He's just saying it with so much excitement. And she's like, really? And he was like, yeah, like, aren't you happy and aren't you excited? Like, that's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. Like, and she's going to be like, what the heck? Justin?" And he's like, I'm confused. Look how she's looking at him. She's like annoyed. She's like so annoyed with him right now, but she's just upset. Like, you didn't even discuss this with me. He's like, irritated and uncomfortable. His skin is crawling. Now he's angry because, he's not a super argumentative person. And he definitely doesn't like to argue with the people that he loves. But he doesn't understand like where this anger is coming from. So she's just gonna go ahead and argue about the politics of it all. Like, you didn't even like come in and discuss this with me. And he's just like not even here to listen to it. Like, look at his face. He's just like, oh my gosh, are you serious right now? All the things that I've done, I thought this was going to be something good. I thought you would be happy for that I did this. I thought you would be happy that I was the one who smoothed everything over. And she's just like, you had no right to do that. You had no right to do that. You didn't discuss it with me. You took it upon yourself. Like we're in this together. And he's like, I thought about you the whole step of the way. I thought it would be a moment that you would want to share with your dad. Like I thought this was something you would want to do. And she's just like, no. I told you I want to do everything myself. And he's just like really getting amped up. But she's like, I can get even louder. So they are not having a good moment. And this is what it's been like. She's like, I can't believe this. Even though she's smiling, she's just like, when you just kind of laugh something off because you're frustrated. But he called her out. He called her out for her BS again. He did. He was like, you're just so ungrateful sometimes and the things that I do. So he's going to go ahead and just kind of like brush her off of some sort. Just kind of just like, whatever, Imani. And, you know, I'm done. I'm done with the conversation. We're gonna give her the cold shoulder. But she's just like, I told you I wanted to do all of this myself, Justin. And he's like, I get that, but you have to understand I'm doing this for us. Like, I don't want there to be an issue later. And she feels like he's thinking about himself too. Like, if you really thought about me and cared about me, you wouldn't have gone without discussing this with me. But she's like, I'm about to go do some homework. I'm done with this conversation too. So she is out here working on some homework to try to calm her mind down, and she's just irritated and frustrated, like super angry herself. What is our girl Rose out here doing? And who is this lady? She better not be a catnapper because get in this house. We can't let this Rose go. We can't let our girl go. But he's gonna go ahead and sleep it off. But yeah, that was a little intense. And this is what has been going on since moving in. Like, look at his face. He's so upset. Like, they've been bickering here and there over little things. And he's trying, like I said, he's doing a lot of compromising and he's trying to appease her and just make it as he's trying to create this wedding that he envisions for himself and the experience that he envisioned and having a hard time doing so, right now with her. So we're gonna go ahead and text our girl Sunshine and just do a little venting and you know, Sunshine will be like, girl, forget him. Let's go out, get some drinks and whatnot. She already knows what Sunshine will say. But she's just like, I'm just over like the control. I think it's the control. Like now she feels that he's controlling too. And the only person that can calm us down is the love of our girl Rose. Rosie, she's so cute. Giving us all the snuggles and the kisses. She loves this cat. She does. She does. And Rose loves them, but I think it's really the control. She feels like she has none. And like she kind of found someone like her father. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen. Like, do you think that they're rushing into this whole marriage thing? Do you think that they should be getting married? Maybe they don't know each other well longer, like what her dad said. Maybe there is some truth to that. I don't know, but we'll see in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.